Good morning, student. Welcome in the class of science. Student, we have already started our lesson uh, living organism and their surrounding. In this lesson, we in the previous video we learn about habitat and adaptation. What is mean by habitat? What is mean by adaptation? Environment and abiotic components. And biotic components include producer, consumers. Consumer are the organisms which cannot prepare their food, and producer are the organisms which are able to prepare food for their from their environment. And decomposer also, microorganism. What is mean by microorganism? The organisms which are very small and cannot be seen with the naked eyes are called microorganisms, and it is also called a decomposer also. Okay, they decompose the organic material present in the body of producer and consumer into the inorganic material, which are then stored into the soil or water to be used by the producer. This is the cycle of carbon. Okay. Next, today we are going to start our new point, types of habitat. Basically, there are three main types of habitat: aquatic habitat, terrestrial habitat, aerial or arboreal. Okay. Aquatic habitat, water from the habitat vast variety of organisms, river, ponds, lake, streams, oceans are the aquatic habitat. Which are the aquatic habitat? River, ponds, lake, stream and ocean are the aquatic habitat. And the organisms which live and breed in the water are called aquatic organisms. Some aquatic organisms are planktons, algae, lotus, fish, whales. Aquatic organism can be classified into two types. First is marine organisms and freshwater. Marine organisms are those which inhabit in the sea and ocean. Freshwater organisms are those which live in water, pond and lake. About 70% of the earth is surface and occupied by water of sea, ocean, lake, river and pond. The sea and ocean form the marine.
A chameleon changes its color according to its surroundings to escape its predators. It is quite essential that they adapt to their surroundings to survive. These adaptations allow animals and plants to survive and grow in a particular habitat. In this lesson, we are going to learn as to how different plants and animals adapt according to their habitats. What is a habitat? Every organism requires a place to live where its basic necessities like food, water, and shelter can be met. This place of living where plants and animals live and grow is known as the habitat. All living organisms should adapt themselves to their habitat to thrive and survive in the surroundings. Types of habitat. Habitat is divided into two classes: terrestrial or land habitat, aquatic or water habitat. Habitat of living organisms found on land is called terrestrial habitat. Desert, mountains, forest, and grasslands are examples from this category. Habitat of living organisms found in water is called aquatic habitat. Seas, ponds, oceans, and lakes are examples from this category. Adaptation. Animals like porcupine, yak, and zebra have different type of physical features to survive and live in their surroundings. A porcupine has needle-shaped quills, and a yak has thick fur. A zebra has striped skin, which can be easily mistaken for bushes. These specific features are known as adaptations. An adaptation is a variation or modification in animal or plant body which enables them to survive and live in their environment. Exploring desert. Sahara Desert is the largest desert in the world. It is located in Africa. Deserts are hot and dry due to high rate of evaporation and limited amount of rainfall. Plants and animals living in deserts have modified features to survive in such extreme conditions. Camel has many adaptations that are specifically suited to the desert habitat. Camel has long eyelashes and nostrils that protect it against blowing sand. A large hump on its back stores fat, which is metabolized during long periods without food. They can drink up to 46 liters of water at a time and can live without water for a week. Wide and flat feet prevent the camel from sinking into the sand. Similarly, plants like cacti also show various adaptations to survive in dry and hot environment. The leaves of cacti are modified into spines, which reduce water loss due to transpiration. A cactus has thick and fleshy stem to store water. Roots of the desert plants penetrate deeply into the soil to absorb water. Discovering mountains. Plants of hilly areas have specific adaptations to face extreme cold and strong winds. Plants are small and perennials. Leaves are conical and have a thick covering of wax, which allow rainwater and snow to slide down. Their branches are oblique and roots are well developed. Animals, for example, yak and mountain goats, have thick skin and fur, which keeps the body warm in winter and during snowfall. Exploring aquatic animals. Aquatic animals like fish have streamlined bodies that help them swim easily in water. Fish have flat tail and flat fins that help them to change direction in water. Fish respire through gills. Exploring aquatic plants. You might have seen lotus floating in ponds and lakes. Lotus plants have a long and hollow stem, which attaches the plant to the base of the pond. Roots are short. Leaves are wide and disc-shaped, thus helping the plant to float on the water surface. In addition, there is a waxy coating on the leaves that lets water roll off the surface of the leaves and helps protect the leaves from decaying. Some aquatic plants remain submerged in water. For example, hydrilla. Adaptations in frog. Frogs are amphibians, thus they have specially developed features that allow them to live both on land and water. A frog has long, strong and webbed hind limbs that help it to jump and swim. Frogs undergo hibernation during winter season. Summary. With this, we come to the end of this module. You are now aware of the place of living where plant and animals live and grow is known as habitat. There are two main types of habitats: terrestrial habitat and aquatic habitat. An adaptation is a variation or modification in animal or plant body which enables it to survive and live in its environment. Camel has long eyelashes and nostrils, a hump to store fat, wide and flat feet to walk on sand. These features help the camel to survive in a hot desert climate. Cacti survive in deserts with the help of spiny leaves that reduce the rate of water loss, thick and fleshy stem that stores water, and long roots which deeply penetrate the soil to absorb water. Mountain plants are small with conical leaves covered with wax. They are perennials. Their branches are oblique and roots are well developed. Animals found in mountains have thick skin and fur, which keeps the body warm in winter and in snowy climates. Aquatic animals like fish have streamlined body, flat tail, and fins and gills for respiration. Aquatic plants such as lotus have a long and hollow stem, short roots, wide and disc-shaped leaves, helping it to adapt to the aquatic environment. Frogs have long, strong, and webbed hind limbs that help in jumping and swimming.
Marine habitat. It is said to be the largest and a saltwater habitat. The organisms live in this habitat are called marine organisms. For example, sea turtles, seaweeds, whales, algae and sharks. What is meant by aquatic organism? Aquatic organisms means the organisms which live and breed in water are called aquatic organisms. Which are the two types of aquatic organism are classified into two types, which is marine organisms and freshwater organisms. Marine organisms are which live in the sea and ocean, and the freshwater organisms which are live in a river, pond and lake. Understood? The habitat in lake, pond, streams and river are known as freshwater habitat. The freshwater habitat include lentic and lotic habitat. The lentic habitat refer to slow moving, still or standing water such as lake, reserves and ponds. Commonly found living organisms are water, insect, algae and higher plants. The lotic habitat refer to swiftly moving or running water such as spring, mountain brooks, streams and river. The living organism found here are water lily, lotus, water bugs and fish. First, what is meant by freshwater habitat? The habitat in lake, ponds, streams and rivers are known as freshwater habitat. There are two types of. One is lentic and lotic habitat. What is meant by lentic habitat? Those waters move slowly. Slowly moving, जैसे कि ponds हैं, reserves, lake, यहाँ पे जो movement होती है water की वो slowly होती है. Commonly found living organism here water is insect, algae and higher plants. The lotic habitat refer to swiftly moving or running water such as spring, mountain, brooks, streams and river. These living organisms found here are water lily, lotus, water bugs and fish. Next region, the region where the sea join with the land is called coastal regions and it gives rise to the coastal habitat. A large number of living organisms are inhabitants of the coastal habitats. There are some regions in the coastal habitat where river or streams of fresh water mix with the salty water of the sea. Such a habit is called estuaries. Mangroves, seaweeds, crabs, oysters are some organisms often seen in this region. There are which region? Coastal region also. Means here we discuss about the marine habitat, freshwater habitat and coastal region. Coastal region means the region where sea join with the land is called the coastal region and it gives a rise to the coastal habitat. Large number of living organisms inhabitants of the coastal habitat. Okay, understood? Next, here some pictures. Coastal regions, estuaries and mangroves. Mangroves means here जो रूट्स होते हैं, ज़्यादा मड़ी एरियाज रहती, बहुत वाटर वहाँ पे स्टोर यानी एब्जॉर्ब होता है सॉइल में, दैट्स वाई देयर इज़ अ सो मड़ी एरियाज. तो वहाँ के जो रूट्स होते हैं, जो प्लांट्स होते हैं, वो रूट्स उनके जैसे कि जो रूट्स रहते हैं वो सॉइल के अंदर रहते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे जो प्लांट्स होते हैं इन मैंग्रोव्स के जो रूट्स होते हैं वो लैंड के ऊपर आते हैं. ओके, तो लुक दिस पिक्चर. Here amazing facts. Some animals live in the water such as fish, crayfish, tadpole. Some live above the water like ducks and insects, or some others live in the area surrounding the water like earthworms. Okay, understood? Here the main point है lactic habitat and lotic habitat. Next point is terrestrial habitat. Earth's surface or land is considered to be most uneven. This habitat basically cover the entire land of the earth, which include the grassland, forest land, desert, mountain, etc. Means terrestrial habitat means कि अर्थ सरफेस बट इट इज अनइवन रहता है ना, कहीं पे ग्रास लैंड है, फॉरेस्ट लैंड है, डेजर्ट है, माउंटेन है. तो ऑल ऑफ दिस इंक्लूड द टेरेस्ट्रियल हैबिटेट. द biotic and abiotic component of habitat interact with each other and constitute a system called a ecosystem. What is mean by ecosystem? Biotic factors and abiotic factors. Biotic factors means organisms, animals, plant, microorganism that plays. Okay, and abiotic components of a habitat means उसमें से abiotic factors आते हैं. लैंड हो सकता है, सॉइल है, एटमॉस्फियर है, वहाँ का एनवायरमेंट है, क्लाइमेट है, टेम्परेचर है. ऑल दिस interact with each other and constitute a system. It is called a ecosystem. Okay, ये सब बनाते हैं. Abiotic components of land such as temperature, moisture, soil types, rainfalls keep on changing. ये हमेशा चेंज होते रहते हैं, प्लेस टू प्लेस चेंज होते हैं ना. टेम्परेचर कहीं हाई होता है, इन इवन मीन्स इंडिया आल्सो है ना, कि हम जो टेम्परेचर कश्मीर है, कोस्टल एरिया राजस्थान है, सम डेजर्ट भी है, जैसे कि मैंने राजस्थान बोला. कोस्टल एरिया की साउथ की जो एरियाज होती है, तो दीज आर द अबायोटिक कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं कि जो एक इकोसिस्टम बनाते हैं, दोनों मिलके बायोटिक एंड अबायोटिक कंपोनेंट्स, एंड इकोसिस्टम से बनती है. डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द living condition, a land is divided into different habitat: grassland, desert, mountain, forest, rainforest, mountains, and polar habitats are some of them. Means terrestrial में ये इसके सब टाइप्स मीन्स ग्रासलैंड है, डेजर्ट, रेन फॉरेस्ट, mountain and polar habitats are the some of them. These habitats have their own inhabitants of plants and animals. अगर हमने एरिया का देखा तो माउंटेन्स में अलग ही प्लांट्स रहते हैं, रेन फॉरेस्ट है वहाँ पे जो प्लांट्स, डेजर्ट्स, ग्रासलैंड. ओके, तो जो टाइप्स होती है प्लांट्स एनिमल्स की तो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट रहते हैं. ऑर्गेनिज्म दैट लिव इन एंड रिप्रोडक्ट ऑन लैंड आर कॉल्ड टेरेस्ट्रियल ऑर्गेनिज्म. सम common terrestrial organisms are fern, trees, man, elephant, and camel. First, we learn about the grassland habitat. The rainforest rainfall is moderate. Most of the animals that we see around us are the inhabitants of these habitats. For example, zebra, deer, giraffe, lion. Mostly grasses are found in this habitat. Next, desert habitat get very less rainfall. यहाँ पे जो rainfall होती है बहुत कम होती है. The climate is generally dry and hot. Among the plants, generally cactus is found. Camel, desert rat, and snake are some animals found in this habitat. Rainforest habitat is hot and wet as a lot of rainfall is recorded throughout the year. The organisms that live here include several types of trees which give shelter to tiger, snake, monkey, etc. The tropical rainforest have many trees and plants so light is not able to penetrate to the फॉरेस्ट फ्लोर मीन थोड़ा सा डार्कनेस भी यहाँ पे रहता है. बहुत सारे ट्रीज रहती हैं कि जिसकी वजह से सनलाइट जो है वो नीचे फ्लोर तक नहीं पहुँचता. एंड हाउएवर द प्लांट्स एट द टॉप ऑफ द रेन फॉरेस्ट इन द canopy survive and 12 hours of intense sunlight every day of the year. There is a great amount of diversity in plant species in the tropical rainforest. में बहुत टाइप्स के प्लांट्स रहते हैं वहाँ पे. स्मॉल, बिगेस्ट है ना, सम श्रब्स, क्रीपर्स, क्लाइंबर्स, क्योंकि वहाँ पे जो वाटर होता है बहुत सारा अवेलेबल होता है और जिसकी वजह से वहाँ पे जो प्लांट्स होते हैं बहुत टाइप्स के प्लांट्स यहाँ पे दिखते हैं. तो वैसे एनिमल्स भी बहुत टाइप्स के वहाँ पे आपको दिखते हैं. इंसेक्ट, माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स, birds, so many animals. Here some picture of grassland. Next point is the region which is at a much higher altitude than the land form the mountain habitat. What is meant by mountain habitat? The region which is at a much higher altitude. में थोड़ी हाइट पे रहता है ये रीजन्स. इट इज़ अ माउंटेन हैबिटेट. दिस हैबिटेट इज क्वाइट एंड कोल्ड एंड windy. Sometimes snowfall also occur in higher mountains. You can often find pines trees on mountain. The animals of these habitats include yak, sheep, goat, etc. और उनमें ज़्यादा फर रहते हैं क्योंकि वहाँ की जो कोल्ड होती है उसकी वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा, जितना अपन हाई अल्टीट्यूड पे जाएंगे उतना जो टेम्परेचर है वो कम होते जाता है. तो जो माउंटेन एरियाज रहती वहाँ का टेम्परेचर कम रहता है क्योंकि उसकी हाई अल्टीट्यूड पे रहते हैं. ओके ओके अंडरस्टूड. हाउ मेनी टेरेस्ट्रियल हैबिटेट? वन इज ग्रासलैंड हैबिटेट. इन ग्रासलैंड आपने क्या देखा कि वहाँ का जो रेनफॉल होता है वो मॉडरेट होता है. ओके और लास्ट है उसमें ज़्यादा ग्रास. यहाँ पे आप पिक्चर में देख रहे हो देयर इज ग्रास रहती है, ज़्यादा हाइट कम रहती है और दैट्स वाई वहाँ के जो एनिमल्स रहते हैं ज़्यादा फास्ट रनर करने में. डियर है, लॉयन है, ये जो ज़्यादा फास्ट उनकी जो रनिंग देखी आपने तो ज़्यादा फास्ट होती है. नेक्स्ट है डेजर्ट हैबिटेट. देयर इज अ स्कार्सिटी ऑफ वॉट रेनफॉल, वहाँ पे जो रेनफॉल होता है वो लेस होता है। एनिमल्स है वहाँ के, कैमल है, डेजर्ट रैट है, स्नेक्स है कि जो बोरो में रह सकते हैं। कैमल है जो कि कम वाटर उसको चाहिए। तो नेक्स्ट आता है रेनफॉल हैबिटेट। यहाँ पे जो टेम्परेचर है हॉट है, वेट ज़्यादा बहुत चिपचिपा रहता है, वहाँ पे रेनफॉल जो होता है लॉट ऑफ रेनफॉल वहाँ पे रिकॉर्डेड रहता है थ्रू ऑफ द ईयर्स। एंड एनिमल्स अ ग्रेट अमाउंट ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी, प्लांट की भी होती है और सम एनिमल्स की भी होती है। लास्ट है माउंटेन हैबिटेट्स, रीजन विच इज मच हायर अल्टीट्यूड पे रहता है, वहाँ पे जो लैंड फॉर्म होते हैं इट इज़ कॉल्ड अ माउंटेन हैबिटेट। वहाँ की जो क्वाइट कोल्ड होती है, विंडी एरियाज रहती है वहाँ की, और जो ट्रीज होती है पाइन जैसी ट्रीज रहते हैं, जो कि जो एनिमल्स है याक, शीप, गोट, जिसको ज़्यादा फर वाले और ज़्यादा हेयर वाले एनिमल्स रहते हैं कि जिससे ठंडी से थोड़ा उनको सेफ हो।